Evet, herkese selam
Sky's getting
arkadaşlar.
lighter. Dawn's coming.
Horizon Zero Dawn'a kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son buraya gelmiştik. En sonuncu göreve geldik galiba. Yine bölüm olabilir.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated it. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Yok ya, final görevi falan olmayacak mı?
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hole.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZD-01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Yani
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
ha mezar.
Well, here I am.
Got me good! Take another! Shut at me! Guide this through the heart of my foe. Not yet.
Arkadaş. Canım neresi?
Let this deliver. Kill me.
40 mı?
Word of Shadow. Come down. Nick, don't let me die. I'm not coming back. You provoked the sun.
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back
Buralar
from lifelessness.
yaşamımızdan geri getirmek.
What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus. Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Annesinin
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
yukarı sol, aşağı sağ, yukarı. Ha.
Gonna come in handy.
Bir dakika. Evet. Şuraya girip
Going down fast.
sol, yukarı, sol, aşağı, sağ.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Baksana gerizekalı.
Found one. Looks intact.
Başka bir şey var mı? Yok.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Yukarı, sol, aşağı, sağ, yukarı. Aşağı. Yukarı, sol, aşağı, sağ, yukarı değil mi? Yukarı, sol, aşağı, sağ, yukarı işte. Niye yanlış yapıyor? Bir, iki, üç, dört, beş.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Aşağı sol. Tam tersi mi olacak? Aşağı sol yukarı. Aşağı sol yukarı.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Normalde buraya 35-36 levelde gelmem gerekirken 21'de geldim ben.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
İkilir şeylerini öldür. Ha, tamam.
Still sniffing around.
Search for the intruder. Carefully.
Başka? Yok.
Wait, who went down? Oh no!
That's the last of them.
Alert. HVAC structural failure. Repeat.
Or not. Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Elizabeth'in ofisine girersem bitiyor mu?
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human.
Güzel.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's protocol. The ultimate killer.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program.
Artificial
Clear from the outset.
Eleuthia
is
to
not
spawn a new generation of human beings.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. Looks like it used to hold something.
That would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though capric forms show superior load-bearing capability. Mammalian morphologies. I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species uncountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I
Sonunda. Elizabeth'in önlerini incele.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Haşa.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Benim canım yanmaz kardeş. Kardeş.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
What the fuck?
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my
Lan
mind.
aptal mı sen?
As
Aptal
sure
mı
as
lan?
the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're an idiot. A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Carja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then against Cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events?
Yok, görmüyorum.
Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, This time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Defis oynasaydım bitirmezdim ben bu oyunu. Muhtemelen. Odakımı kırdı. Şerefsiz.
Carja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, imbued with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die! Let her be the first of thousands!
Tahmin ettiğim şey oldu.
I'll never be up there with our weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Anlaşıldı.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Nasıl deneyeceğim lan? Silahım yok ama o zaman şöyle yapacağız.
The walls look strong, but the pillars don't. They weren't built to take a charge from the great behemoth. Gotta get out of the way.
Bunları getirdim lan. Ben de öyle tahmin etmiştim.
That's it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons won't.
Gel.
It's down.
Size yuh.
Hey!
hata verdim. Geliyorum. Takılınca ölmedim.
Shadows. Kill her.
Siz eksiktiniz.
Kill her.
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Nasıl kırıyor? Uzun bacak. Ya çökme.
Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift defense. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Ben bir şey yapmadım, öldü. Hayda ya.
Hey!
İlla
Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it!
yanlış mı? Dur bakayım.
Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Freeze can't those components are inside of its head. Something to do with that canister on its belly. Looks important.
Hemen geç. Heh, oh be. Güzel.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring. I wore out 2 striders getting you in time, but I did.
Since when can you override—
Ever since you discovered the technique. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Truth be told, the underlying logic, though, of course.
Great. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed my—
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can.
I'll be on my way. To make the tribes already weak. They won't stand—
Oh, absolutely not. I have preparation.
What kind of—
When the time is right, I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja—
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down for your sake, I hope there is someone— Yeah!
I see. ...4000... 4 kilometre. Şimdi hızlı seyahat... Ne? Ben oraya gitmem o zaman abi. Hızlı seyahat edilemez ne? Bak bakayım ediliyor mu? Ne yani, sürekli şey mi yapmam gerekiyor? What the fuck? Abi what the fuck? İstediğim yere ışınlanamıyorum ya. Hızlı seyahat edemiyorum ya. What the fuck? Bana ne şey, makinenin üstüne mi gideceğim, bütün yolu atlama gideceğim yani. Saçmalama bak, dur geliyorum. Neyim bu alana giremez niye ya?
More sounds of combat. Up there. Sounds like a Thunderjaw. A corrupted Thunderjaw?
Örgüt haydutu.
More Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, right? The survivors must be hauled up on the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For
our mother!
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
It falls! We did it! Oh, mother be praised!
Finish them!
Ana tanrıcan nedir ya? Tövbe haşa ya. Gerizekalı mı lan?
Seeker, how you reach
Ya dayı çekilin şuradan, ne istiyorsunuz benden? Ya başardık diyor, bunlar hala duruyor burada. Şifacıları yen. Bitirmiş miydim ya? Ben yaptım lan tabi. Allah Allah. Ha, öleceğini sanmıştım. Ben böyle bitiririm mi ya? Allah Allah. Oturamıyorum.
Saved the truck.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You.
Since the proving.
For now, but this was just one battle.
I see. Salam.
I need to
Daha
go
sonra
on
görüşürüz.
shore.
Then.
You will see.
I had little hope before I saw you, Seeker. But perhaps now we have a chance.
O çekil. Bitirmedim ya muhtemelen. Emin değilim.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Allah
All
Allah.
Mother, you have given me the greatest of blessings. Health.
Aloy! You so. She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted thunder.
How was this done? By the will of all? Have you returned to speak?
Yes.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit because of her. Our tribe, what if she has come to wake her father? The metal she means to finish our destruction. She is a curse made. She will be the...
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Ja, das ist ja nicht.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Tövbe, ist ja anlatanacak falan. Niye izin alıyor seni? Seni sürgün etmediler mi bebeklikten?
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
For identiscan.
It wouldn't open for them.
Genetic identity confirmed.
Of course
Entry
they hated
authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of...
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to obey. And here sat a troll,
For Dr. Sobek.
enriching no one.
Please scan message with focus.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, All available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. However, Elizabeth, this is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the Bitter Climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Ana tanrıca, baba tanrıca. Oranın kalbi nerede?
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alethea 9. Route 1 access unsealed.
Yukarı mı çıkmam gerekiyor?
This is going to be interesting.
Ne yani şimdi makine mi eller? Makine tarafından yapılmış makine. Tövbe.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
Yani.
It was her wish. What she made me for.
Yaptı,
Yes.
yaptı.
I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. Up! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora! Make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
We Nora endure. They are the ones who will be forgotten.
Keskin yokuşunuz. Bagajım niye gitmiyorsun ya? Oradan oraya git, oradan oraya git, oradan oraya git, oradan oraya git. Adam böyle bir şansı var.
Rain left the trees wet and shivering.
Keskin yokuşuna nasıl? Oraya giden yol tehlikeli olacak.
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? I felt that!
Hiç umurumda değil açıkçası. Gerçekten hiç umurumda değil yani. Nasıl geçtim, nasıl ne yaptım. Şu bitsin artık. Gram yürümeyeceğim ya. Ve bitirmeye gidiyorum ya. Bana inin kapısını... Kaya Prime arabada ne yiyorsun? Geldik artık herhalde.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that there was a key in human form.
It's time for me.
Yes. When you find everything depends.
Identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear.
Mind your footing.
That's my way across.
Tutulmayacak zannettim. Aşağı düşür zannettim yani. Gerçekten.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Bir çıkış yolumuz yok ama ya.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it? Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Hava çağrılabiliyor.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Yani bana. Yani Aloy'a.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would...
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your...
She said she wanted to go home.
What?
Nothing. It's...
Harabelerin ana kontrolünü ara.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Haydi Eloy.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Ölüler var la burada.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system.
Allah Allah.
What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
So this is why. This is why, for an innocent future, blameless men, everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and the world we're living in. It's a
monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
Karar verin lan.
Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Hades'te şey değil mi? Hades'te şey değil mi? Öbür dünyada.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding. You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered Titan.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire, not Meridian. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over...
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of light. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. Oh, that's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered Titan, buried in the...
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. It couldn't speak when I found it. Until my repairs get... So began an exchange of knowledge. But the Spire was always...
I don't need to hear anything more. You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what... I can't say you've balanced the scale, but...
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more...
Really?
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is take my lance. Fit the Master Override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in? Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Başka bir şey var.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Bugün bitecek mi ya? Çalıştırma.
The sun shines on hard work and honest sweat.
Sarayına git.
Yeah, this isn't up to their usual standard.
Arkadaş bir yerden haber verseydik de hazır olduğumuzu bilselerdi ya. Bu ne ya?
You wouldn't be so eager to speak with me if you knew me.
Anladığım için işte de konuşuyorum.
So many come to the Sundom and can't
Never
be
broken bread with an outlander.
Iron spit.
Lan yeter ya.
Don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for anything?
Oradan arıyor gerçekten.
I need a moment. My duties today are endless.
I've always wondered, are all your kind hunters and fighters, or just a few? I've always wondered. Hunters and fighters? Hey, look.
A threat. Helis with an arm. It's called. It will. We can't.
I'm
Meridian.
perhaps. Yes.
And have.
Aloy, if we're to
Then.
even a now.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Hey, word with but don't.
I suppose.
Exact. So, other.
Hazırlıkları gözden geçirmek falan istemem ben. Ben direkt savaşa başlamak istiyorum ya.
Can't get in here, right? They'd never make it across the Great Bridge. Son, protect your city from the army outside its gate. I hope all these outlanders can fight. We're going to need them. And Shadow have machines with them. Terrible machines. Where are they coming from? The west? The Jewel?
I miss Mainspring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges, well-paid work, decent liquor.
What's happening? Is the battle starting?
İsteğe bağlı diyorsun ama mecbur yap diyorsun yani anlamadım bu işi.
An army at the ridge. Save it.
You there? Can you help me? You with the second sight, I need your help.
Tabii. Hemen yardım edeceğim ben sana. Hiç işim gücüm yok.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Bir dönüş olmasına hiç gerek yok.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Öyle mi kaldırdılar lan? Hayvan herif.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not with smoke.
And what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
Tutamadı.
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You have vexed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sunray tent.
Why do you fight?
Might have a man.
Impossible.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that! I gotta pick it up and move. Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon. On the platform.
machines from the west!
Başka nerede lan? Bırak bakayım bana da.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again! West! By the sun, all shadows descend on us!
Yıldırım kuşu dediğim bu muydu ya?
Incoming!
Gerizekalı. Açıkta dursana. Ne yapıyorsun ya?
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Tab?
My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
Şuradan mı gideceğim bir de ya? Ya hangi akıllı ya? Nasıl alacağım?
It's begun. Hades is transmitting. Hades has started the signal. It must have gotten through the defenses. Venora. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there. Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back. They're
Aloy!
alive.
It's Aloy!
We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Right.
The metal devil must...
I should stock up. Last chance.
Has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
It's down! Time to do what you came for, Aloy.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Salak yapay zeka varmış gibi duruyor ya. O yüzden sıkıldım ama ikincisinin güzel olacağına eminim. Yani güzel olacaktır ikincisi. İlkinde yapılan hatalar yapılmıyor. Son oyunlarında Last of Us hariç. Şubat 2065.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
Elizabeth annesi. Annesinin mezarına geldi.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Evet, bitirdim. Değdi mi? Değdi ya, yani. Yeni oyun çıkmadan hemen bitirmek değdi mi? Değdi açıkçası. Evet, izlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Bir sonraki serilerde görüşmek üzere. 2 saat 6 dakika. Beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi unutmayın. Hoşçakalın.